that what we eat is very important. You know, if you eat death, you're going to die, right? He said if you was a servant of sin, if you sin, if you committed sin, you're a servant of sin. So if you're going to eat the things that God would allow you to eat in this house, that's going to bring life to you, you must make sure that you eat it from the pot, and must make sure that you don't bring things to this house that's contrary to this house. And all of your belief, your precepts, your principles, things that you brought from your previous church, that's fine. But can we have it checked out to see if it fits in this house? See, because it's those things that will continue to leave you the same way that you were before, but yet you tried to be a different person.
Yep, that's it.
See, the only thing that's going to make you free is the truth. That's why we must find out what is the truth. What has God's word said concerning my life that will allow me to be made free in areas of my life that I've never been free in? We're all being changed into the very image as we behold him. But he said, then bring the meal. See, the prophet Elisha said, well, bring the meal. Bring the word. See, because the only way we gonna get the pot right, the only way we gonna get that what we're gonna partake of is by making sure we get the right word in here. So we knew Elisha said, okay, let's bring the meal. And he cast it into the pot and said, pour out for the people that they may eat thereof, and no harm was in the pot. Can you trust the Elisha of this house? Can you trust that when you bring it, that if it's death, he'll put the meal in there, that he'll show you in the word that this is actually, because meal is actually grinded up, flour. It's so, okay, so what he's saying is this: you may bring something that may be contrary, but I'm going to grind it up for you and let you see what you really got. See, because I'm going to make sure that it brings forth life. Not just for people you minister to, but you first. He's going to grind it up and let you see what you really got. And I looked at that great pot because it says to grow. It says great means to grow, become great or important. See, and what's in there? What's in there is going to allow us to grow, become great or important, promote praise, magnify, or do great things.
Great pot.
Do you want to do great things? Do you want to be what God said you're supposed to be? In Isaiah 5:2, it said that God, paraphrasing, it said that God made us a choices vine. He built a tower in the midst of it and also made a wine press there and looked at it that it should bring forth grapes. And it brought forth wild grapes. See, we are a choices vine. That we should bring forth grapes, not wild gourds, not wild grapes.
Right.
We should bring forth the fruit of those things that are supposed to be produced in this house that are God's. And that's why as we begin to look at this and we said, no more death. No more death in the pot. We have to find out how we're having death. Maybe it's you don't understand the word correctly. Maybe your principle ain't right. Maybe you don't see the word in the light of God, the way that God sees the word. But you have access to the Elijah that will allow you that will grind that word up for you and allow you to see that word the way that you're supposed to see that word, that it may bring life into you. Now, let's go back to this word continue.